Okay, this is Gamer Blave, and we're back with Battletech. And, well, I guess you could say semi-disaster struck. The last mission that I did, sadly, I'm not really going to be able to post that one up because, well, that one has kind of fallen victim to the this whole me getting back into the hang of recording things here. Like I've said a couple of times in the past few videos, I've kind of been trying to figure out some proper settings of things, and to make a long story short, I've really been trying to tweak things and change some things up a lot, and the audio was just completely messed up. It was completely out of sync, and just it wasn't going to work at all. So my option was to redo that mission, which I really didn't want to do because it was a huge pain in the butt. And I'll kind of go into why. I might cut in like a screenshot from that video, maybe of like the meat and potatoes part of it, and do like a quick explanation of it. Okay, so here's a quick screenshot from that battle, and as you can see, here's the base up here. They had some turret defenses just kind of around the base. What was difficult about this mission was, one, there were 8 mechs. Now, fortunately, they were all light mechs, and they didn't have a whole ton of armor, which is basically what we've been encountering before, but there were freaking 8 of them, which was a huge pain in the butt. So I mean, they just kept coming and coming, and they're super hard to hit. And one of the things about this crater was that it was very difficult to melee these guys, because as you can see, and it was very difficult to actually see where you were going in this mission because it was so dark. But you can see these ridges here. You can't walk between these ridges. You have to actually jump down them, or you have to walk to the end of them and then come down, kind of like a switchback type thing. So it made navigating this area very, very difficult, and it made their mobility very advantageous to them. It was just a very, very challenging mission for me, at least, because just it was very, very difficult to hit them, and they just ended up swarming me and doing a lot of damage. But anyway, that pretty much sums that one up, and was why we ended up taking a lot of damage. But so this is kind of what we're dealing with right now in terms of our actual mechs, right? We have 2 mechs that are actually operational right now, right? The Vindicator and a Locust, which I don't think that I really want to go into battle with this Locust anyway. I plan on just selling this thing. The arm, actually, can I actually go into the work that we're doing on this thing? I actually don't know if I can. Sadly, I can't even go into the work that we queued up in the last video. But yeah, the arm and the shoulder, you can actually kind of see it here, of the Shadowhawk got blown off, which had the big gun, the AC-5 on it, for Behemoth, and Behemoth took a lot of damage. She took 2 health. She's out for 40 days, so she's not going to be going on the next mission, more than likely. Let's go back to our mech bay here, and we have the spiders out. I'm not too concerned about that, and our Centurion, we've loaded it up, as you know, to get equipped. So it's going to be kind of close quarters. The Shadowhawk, I've loaded it up. I switched that gun out. We didn't have another AC-5. I did like that gun. I put some missiles in its place. Everything else is basically the same. Everything else basically the same there. So it is going to have more armor, though, because now its loadout is a little bit lighter. So it's going to have a little bit more durability, which I like, considering this got blown off. You know, that mission went really bad. That was definitely a Pyrrhic victory. That cost us, I think, more than we gained from it. That was really, really rough. I really wish that I got to put it in there because it was probably our most exciting mission, I guess you'd say, to date. But hopefully we're going to get this. Hopefully I'm going to get this process ironed out. Once again, I haven't been at this in a really long time. And sadly, I don't have nearly as much free time to sit around and tinker with it as I used to. So I just get I get a little bit of time to record, throughout the week. And when I get time to get at my computer and have the free time, I'd rather record than turn the dials and gauges. Anyway, I digress. So our contracts now, when we got out of that mission, we got our next priority mission from Lady Kamea Arano. So our choices are to go to that, which is 33 days away, or go to Detroit and do another, just random mercenary contract. So my inclination is to go to the priority mission that Kamea wants us to do, because this other one is small potatoes. It's a half of a skull, not a whole lot of money. We're probably not going to get any good equipment from it, so it's not really going to equip us any better for this task at hand. The only problem is we do have to kill a little bit of time. We've got to kill a little bit of time because we're not going to have mechs. We're not going to have a full squad of mechs in 33 days. If you look at our queue here, 33 days, we'll have the Centurion and the Shadowhawk in 35 days, but honestly I want the Blackjack too. I want to take in all of our medium mechs on this mission. I don't want to take any of the light stuff. This is a big priority mission from Kamea Arano. I don't want to take any of this nonsense. So we need to burn basically 4 days. And a couple other things we need to take care of. We got some experience here. So let's go ahead and look Commander. I don't need to worry about Behemoth right now. She's not going with us. Decker, I think I am going to grab... I'm kind of torn between maybe piloting for him or more piloting. I mean, that kind of seems like that's his MO. Yeah, piloting. I'm going to go ahead and grab it. Why not? It's not going to hurt anything.
Good to go.
Glitch. Glitch is my shooter. Let's go ahead and just make her just excellent shooter. And yeah, we don't need to grab anything with him right now, but he is going to be coming with us on this one. So let's go ahead and just burn, let's see, 4 days. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and let's take that contract. And hopefully that's gonna get the job done for us. Hopefully we time that right. If we didn't time it right, hopefully we can burn just that little bit of extra time there, and make sure that we've got all 3 of these mechs. Because yeah, look at that. I mean, Behemoth is just out of commission. I mean, I was genuinely worried that we were going to lose Behemoth. I mean, it was it was a pretty rough mission. Okay, on your way to the Leopard's Galley, you run into Samir heading the same way. Commander, it's been a long week. I know I can't make more hours in the day, but I can make more coffee. When you enter the cramped galley, you find Decker and Medusa in a tense standoff in front of a nearly empty coffee pot. Decker sees you. Commander, this is the last coffee. The XO says we won't have any more until the next supply run. Medusa shoves his way forward. I got here first, and he almost stole it while I was looking for my favorite mug. So I wonder if split the coffee between them means give it to like all 3 of them. Give the coffee to Samir. Take the coffee for yourself. Yeah. Oh, I don't think I'm going to do that. That's not my inclination is to split it. Okay. Exasperated, you squeeze your way past them into the galley and take 2 cups. Pouring the coffee equally into both, you say, if you can't act like adults, we'll have to resolve this like your children. You hand 1 cup to Decker and 1 to Medusa. Drink up. The next time I send you planetside, I expect you to make every single shot. After that, Samir sighs as she stares at the empty pot. That better have been worth it. Now, excuse me, while I go discuss shopping priorities with Darius. Decker has gained the following tags for 30 days. High spirits. What does that give you? This pilot has high morale and will be able to use inspiration abilities more often in battle. Okay, so I wonder how that works. Like, does it just cost them less resolve to use the abilities? That's going to be interesting to see. Either way, they're both coming on the next mission, so unless Behemoth really turns around, I'd like to take her, but I do not think it's happening. Let's get this show on the road. Yeah, I'll tell you, this whole thing has been frustrating. I have so far every video in this series I have recorded with a software that I did not use when I used to make videos for this channel. And that software, just if you happen to be interested in it, is called OBS, which is probably, just if I was to guess, the most popular now recording and streaming software that there is. Oh man, we are really racking up some costs here. Bank loan interest payment. That's interesting. I thought that Kamea bought up all of our debts. I didn't think we were having to pay this anymore. I wonder if that's a bug, or maybe we had been paying it over the course of that month before it got bought up. And then now it's bought up, so we're not going to be paying it going forward. No, it's still on there. I wonder if that's a bug or was just an oversight. We shouldn't have that anymore. That should be gone. That's really weird. Okay, so we're at 1.5 million. Once again, we can spend the extra 100 grand for the morale. I really do like that extra morale, especially, both times it's asked us, we've been going into what I at least thought is going to be a pretty big mission. That last mission really did beat us around quite a bit. Now, that's interesting. I would think that Generous would, maybe make some of our maintenance costs go up. I would think it would mostly affect salary. I definitely wouldn't think that it would affect the loan payment. I don't think that would have any impact on our morale. Let's pay a whole bunch more on our morale. It's going to make us feel better. I mean, pay more on our bank loan interest. It's going to make us feel better. But once again, I think that that's a mistake based on the way that that's been portrayed so far. But anyway, I could be wrong. Maybe I've been misunderstanding something. Anyway, so yeah, I'm using OBS been using OBS. I had been using, back when I used to record videos, I've been using Shadowplay, which is actually NVIDIA's software, because to make a long story short, pretty efficiently uses the graphics card processing to capture and render the captured footage into a processed video file. I'll get back to that if I have time. I'm just rambling nonsense right now. Anyway, medical expenses. In the morning briefing, Darius pulls up an inventory spreadsheet on the Leopard's view screen. We're running a little low on medical supplies, meta patches, trauma packs, and a few other things. It isn't critical yet, but I feel better when we're well stocked. Samir frowns. Why do we keep patching our supplies in dribs and drabs? Can't we get some kind of bulk discount and get ahead of the problem? gods know we'll end up using them, and maybe the doctors can speed up our recovery times for a while. Okay, so apparently we do not have access to this black market. It's grayed out. So we can buy 25, if we pay 25 grand, we can buy extra supplies and boost medical efficiency. I wonder if that, I can't imagine it would, but I wonder if it would boost it enough to get Behemoth back in action in these 10 days. I'm going to go ahead and try it because I would like to take her. Oh, it is going to be, it's 10 days. Exactly. Wow. That's crazy. So it looks like she's ahead on the tasks over there now. So sorry. I mean, Medusa was probably all pumped. She's like, "Oh yeah." He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go on this mission," but no, it looks like you just got booted back to the back of the bus, man. Yeah. So let's keep heading. But anyway, yeah. I had never had issues with Shadowplay before. You know, it did what I needed it to do. It's a lot simpler than OBS. You know, it's just basically you press a button and it records your footage. But now, you know, I did it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do this because it seems like it's a little bit more efficient, and it wasn't gonna cause me, you know, I never had the problems with it before, and I'm having all these problems with OBS. So I just went ahead and tried that. And you know, recorded an episode with it, and it just completely botched the recording. So going back to OBS, gonna try to figure it out. It must be the most popular thing in the entire universe for some reason. Okay. Wait. What? Oh, we must have got here much faster than I thought, because I wasn't paying attention to this over here, but the Shadowhawk and the Blackjack are still doing their thing over here. So we are not ready to go. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. We can take a moment really quick to have a look at what I did with the Centurion here. Now you can see this guy is going to be, this is what Behemoth is going to be riding in, because this is going to be more of a good close quarters weapon. You know, you got 2 medium lasers. That's really the longest range thing here. The medium lasers, all these SRMs. So you're going to be firing 14 in a salvo. And then you've got 2 SRM ammo, so you're going to have plenty of ammo. Probably more than we need, honestly. Probably could have taken one of those off and gotten even more armor onto this puppy. And then look, I mean, it's decked out in armor. Like, you got a bunch of armor in the center torso, bunch of armor on these arms, and even a decent bit on the back. So this thing's good to go. This thing's good to go. We got jump jets, got everything. I mean, honestly, it's really because it doesn't have nearly as much firepower as I would prefer that it's carrying. But you know, I think it's going to do okay. I think it's going to do okay for us. But yeah, we just have to sit here and twiddle our thumbs for a little while. Because you know, we don't have enough mechs. Whoops. So let's go ahead and do that for 5 days. I don't need the spider. Okay, now we can launch our contract. First strike in orbit. Weldry. Weldry, one of the most notorious hellholes in the Oregon Reach. Everything about this place is hostile to human life, and for the past 3 years, Espinosa has used it as a dumping ground for his political enemies. The Directorate has a prison complex on the planet's surface. The inmates call it the Icebox. The image of an imposing structure appears on your view screen. It has the solid, heavy walls that you've come to associate with Taurian architecture. It's a holding facility for political prisoners, including high-value hostages, members of the founding families, spouses, sons, and daughters. If we liberate the prison and set them free, we break Espinosa's leverage over the founding houses. The political map will change overnight. Okay. We don't know what the Directorate has been doing to our people in there, but we have set them free, not just for political gain, but because they're our people, and we need your help to do it. Wow, she's just exuding justice. She's a paragon of light here, isn't she? Aren't the founding lords and ladies supposed to be powerless figureheads? I need to know what I'm about to send my lance into. What makes Weldry so inhospitable? You've got an army. What do you need us for? Subtle, decisive action. I will lead the army in an all-out assault on the Directorate's primary spaceport. After I've drawn their attention, you will sneak in, attack the icebox, and liberate it. We'll set my uncle's hostages free and put the founding families in our debt, all in one fell swoop. Okay. Let's see, background. Reminds me of a lightning raid I went on for your father's military. That was a good plan, right up until we made contact with the enemy. I do understand what you're saying, Blave, and the chaos of the battlefield is one of the major reasons why I need you on this drop. You and Mastiff improvised on Cora Madeir, and you got me through the coup alive. I'll be counting on you to use that same adaptability on Weldry, should the need arise. I'll remain in radio contact with you after we hit the ground. Good hunting, Blave. Give my uncle's troops the hell that they have earned. After the Directorate presence on the planet has been crushed and the icebox has been liberated, we'll regroup to celebrate our victory. Okay. All right, so here we go. Now, the question is, so the Shadowhawk, I think I might put Blave in the Shadowhawk. Yeah, I think I might put Blave in the Shadowhawk, and I might put Decker in the Blackjack, and I'm gonna definitely put Behemoth in the Centurion. I mean, look at this thing. Man, this thing's a tank. 920 armor. So she's gonna be right up front, soaking up some damage, hopefully. Of course, we did get Blave Bulwark. So that's why I'm putting him in the Shadowhawk, because the idea for them with those tankier mechs is so they can be up there taking some hits. So we will see about that. Now, that is true though. Medusa does have high spirits. Maybe I should take him. If I was gonna take him, I would take him over Glitch. I just feel like I should take my main pilot. But I really do like having that good gun skill. Okay. Glitch. Goodness gracious. I like Glitch a lot, but okay, we're gonna take Medusa on account of his high spirits. He's not as good of a shot as Glitch, but what can you do? And that's gonna suck because that's like a sniping unit. You know what? I'm gonna take Glitch. Sorry, Medusa. Sorry. I like Behemoth's bulwark and Glitch's accuracy too much. So your high spirits. Not gonna make the cut. I do need to start taking him on missions though. I do need some backup guys who don't suck. Because obviously we're going to be getting hurt from time to time, and there's sometimes there's nothing you could do about it. You take like a stray missile to the head from a barrage, and you're out of commission for 20 days. So you got to have people to come in and fill in. You know, there's nothing you can do about it. So got to have something to do. This is it. Our first strike against my uncle's directorate. Our first step towards justice. While I lead the Restoration Army against Weldry's primary spaceport, you will launch a sneak attack against the icebox and liberate it. I know that you can do this, Blave. We can do this together.
Command interface initiated.
And then they shall say this: never have so many done so much. Or so few. Okay, there are 2 entrances into the complex, Commander. Intel says that each is defended by a series of elevated turrets. Oh, great. I'm also seeing an LRM emplacement between the 2 checkpoints. Oh, sweet. Battlemech defenses should be practically nil, as predicted. Lady Arano's preemptive strike has already drawn the prison's standard garrison away. I'm seeing heavy vehicles and turrets on my screen. Nothing that you can't handle. Clear away the opposition and capture the prison. Lady Arano and the Restoration Army will take care of the rest. Good hunting, Commander. Okay, let's scope out what we can. Okay, we've got a couple of buildings up here. They are turret generators. We definitely need to bring them down. We got some other buildings here. Turret generator, 4 turret generators. Okay, so these 6 buildings here are our primary objectives. We've got a prison gate. We've got another prison gate. And that's really all we can see right now. So I'm planning on jumping up this mountain and taking these guys down. But remember, if you recall, we did strip the Vindicator of jump jets, so that kind of sucks.
Coordinates received.
That being said, Behemoth can still jump up there if we want. I think I'm only going to jump like 1 mech up there. I think I'm going to run around with Behemoth. And I'm going to jump Decker and Blave up there. Those guys can handle it. I think 2 mechs should be able to take care of that. I'll send 2 mechs around, 2 mechs up, and hopefully that'll get the job done. So let's send Blave up here. Yeah, let's get in the forest and tilt just enough to have them in range.
Engaging jump jets.
Boom. Oh, okay, we've definitely got some stuff. Don't know what it is, but we've got stuff.
Standing by.
Decker, get on up here.
Jumping.
Okay. Yeah, this is the real deal, everybody. No more screwing around. After that last mission where we just got beat around, you know, we can't take these guys for granted anymore. Okay, we've got a lot of red on here. Okay, those are turrets down there. So I'm hoping that blowing these up are really gonna help us out. And we got vehicles. Okay, hopefully we can do some damage here. Okay, let's just park and bark here. How much damage? We should be able to just blow this thing up outright. No problems. Yep, that's toast.
Brought it down, Commander.
I want to stay in these trees for right now. That's why I'm not moving. I am sacrificing some evasion, but these need to go. Oh, we didn't take it down.
Waiting for orders.
We can move over here and we can fire some LRMs at it. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Don't need to tell me.
So I don't want to wait till next turn to take that thing out. Let's launch. Wait, what? Oh, I did that wrong. Well, that was a boo-boo.
Good to go.
Okay. Well, apparently this is how we're doing this.
Roger that.
If we can...
Warden, we have an
Uh-oh.
intruder alert. All combat units, prepare to repel hostile.
Repel them. Oh no. Okay. The only reason why I'm not gonna fire like all of these SRMs is to minimize heat buildup. That's the only reason. We've got plenty of ammo. Of course, if we miss with both of these, that's really gonna suck.
Locking on.
Okay, we missed with one, but we only needed one to hit.
One less target.
Okay, that kind of sucks. We ended up having to use 3 mechs to take down those 2 structures. But at least we took them down, and those 2 turrets are toast. We still have these 4 turret generators down there, which means there's probably quite a few dang turrets in play here. So we need to get down there as quick as possible. That being said, this probably represents quite a bit of firepower in and of itself. I mean, there's not much we can do here. I can jump to the trees. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna jump into this tree here, and because then we're gonna get the evasion and the damage reduction. Ooh, okay. We've got guys everywhere. Literally everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna go for this bulldog over here. Man, these guys aren't screwing around anymore. I'm really gonna miss that AC5 that was on that
Standing by.
mech. Okay, let's move her in. Yeah, she doesn't have nearly as much.
Jumping.
She just can't really go that far. But I put every single jump jet I possibly could onto this thing. Okay, so let's see what has the most. So that's got an SRM 6, LRM 10. That's quite a bit. 2 SRM 4s, a large laser. That's actually a good bit of firepower. Yeah, these guys actually all have quite a bit of firepower. I mean, these could all hurt. I'm actually most worried about that AC5 because that's probably going to do the most damage to like one piece of armor. The rest of it's going to get well, that and the laser. The rest of it gets kind of distributed out. So the missile attacks usually distribute out a little bit more evenly and is not quite as bad. So I'm gonna work on the Mr. AC guy here. Oh, forgot to activate my missiles.
Firing.
Boom. Yeah, he didn't like that.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Who's that? Okay. Oh, we got... Oh, it looks like another vehicle. I don't... Oh! I'm glad I had that...
Damage minimal.
I'm glad I had that bulwark. Okay, so let's get Glitch in here and see if we can... Doesn't look like I can take a proper shot at that guy in the front. But we can... We can take a shot at that guy in the back. And something tells me if we hit with that PPC, that PPC just does so much damage to like a single part that it usually does what it needs to do. Well, never mind. Oh yeah, okay. There we go. That thing's really, really good. It's doing
Good to go.
work for us. Okay. We got 2 vehicles over here. That bulldog that's already taken some damage. Yeah, and then this bulldog that hasn't taken any damage. Of course, he's got actually a pretty decent amount of firepower. I'm gonna go over here
Up high.
and take a pot shot at this guy. Now we've got a lot of turrets here. I've got 3 turrets that I can see. I have to imagine there's a turret up here. Oh, we're gonna overheat. Let's drop one of the lasers. I feel like the AC2s actually are better on these guys. I think they generate less heat as well, so. That did not do great. Okay, so this could certainly be going a little bit better. We're gonna have to receive fire from this guy, and then these 3 little chevrons here, which I'm assuming are those turrets.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock.
Yeah, we're getting
detected.
sensor locked. Here it comes. Okay, nice. Nice. Okay. Okay, so it looks like the turrets can either sensor lock or attack. So it looks like 2 of them opted
Good to go.
to sensor lock instead of attack, which actually was really nice for us. I really need to.
Yes, Commander.
Let's see. Okay, who can get in here and we can get down here and we can light up one of these generators. The problem is, last time I shot at a generator with Blave, he did not kill it. He did not kill it. Also, last time I shot at a vehicle with Blave, he did not kill it. So
Engaging jump jets.
there is a couple of issues. Prison gates on either side are going to be your best point of entry into the complex. Blow them down and make your way inside, or jump the walls if your lance is capable of it. Your call. Okay, well, we're going to have to blow them down because one of our mechs does not have jump jets. Okay, we've only got LRM shots at that guy. We could shoot at the actual turret. You know, honestly, it looks like there's a 1-to-1 relationship between turrets and generators here. So honestly, it could be a legitimate strategy to go after the turrets, though they are a little bit tougher. So in this case, I'm going to go after the generator. We can only do, what, 25 and 8 times 4, which is 32, and then a maximum of 20 on top of that, and then 40 on top of that. So I actually kind of lost the math there. 40, 70. Yeah, I mean, the fact that he's going to miss a lot of these missiles means that probably not going to blow that thing up. But also probably not going to blow. Well, okay, he might blow this thing up. That's one less thing shooting at us. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, he didn't. Oh, okay. This is not going well. Not going well, guys. Okay.
I
Glitch.
hear ya.
What's your PPC shot? Okay, we can almost certainly... Well, actually, we've got some shots on the turrets over here.
On my way.
That being said, even if she hits, she's only going to do a maximum of 90. So I could work on this bulldog here, which almost certainly going to take it out. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and split. Let's go ahead and split attack. And let's give him the A because he's really hurting. And let's give the building B.
You get a headshot, and you get a headshot.
Nope, didn't quite work. I mean, she nailed it pretty good. Okay. Well, did it work? No, it didn't. Okay. I was wondering if you got it like low enough or you did enough damage in one hit, but no, it definitely seems like we still need to do a little bit more to it. Oh, goodness gracious. So we could shoot at the turret generator that she shot at. Definitely 100% take it down. There's no way he would miss. In fact, I might do that because he's not going to be able to shoot all of his weapons. Let's get into this tree line here. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to shoot the AC-2s. I'm going to actually vigilance here because... Okay, cost 20 resolve. This mech warrior has high spirits. Yeah, so it's going to cost me less. That's nice. So let's move him in here because he's going to be kind of...
Move order received.
I mean, they're probably going to shoot at Blaive, but I still don't want to take any damage that we don't really, you know, have to take, I guess, for lack of a better word. So if he hits one of these, then I think we're going to do pretty good for ourselves here.
Firing on target.
So that's at least one less thing attacking there. Yeah, we blew that turret up.
I
Good.
can do this all day.
Okay, Behemoth. I really want to be moving her in this direction. Because I want people getting over here near these turret generators. So, I mean, yeah, I could move her towards this guy and blast him. I guess I could do something like this and blast that guy. But I'd like to get her into the trees here. What's my... I can still take some shots like that and we'll be in the trees and get that bulwark ability, which is nice. Yeah, I want to blast this guy. He needs to go. He's got to go. Okay, yeah, good.
One more for the trashy.
I just want to take out as many of these guys as possible before we get into the compound, because, I mean, presumably that's where, you know, it's really going to get thick. So we don't want to have taken a whole lot of damage before it gets really serious.
I've been sensor locked.
Oh, great. Oh, yeah. See, that was a pretty big hit. That was a big gun. That was a big gun.
Receiving you.
Okay. So we can shoot at these little guys down here, or we can start blasting these turret generators. Those turrets actually have got some firepower on them. So I guess I'm going to do that from the comfort of my trees here, because we need to get these down. Oh wait, he can't shoot all of his stuff at him. Okay, so let's get down here. Let's blast these things. So, oh, we can't shoot everything. So he can do, if he hits with all of these except for one, let's actually deactivate that one and activate that one, because that one has a higher chance. If he hits all of these except for one, then we'll be in business. If he misses two, then we are not in business.
Target confirmed.
Looks like he hit them all. Nice. Another one down. Another one down. Okay, good. I like it that this guy's coming in. We'll be able to, oh man, Blade is taking it.
Damage minimal.
That's why I like that, that ability. Oh man, so I can do a stomp on this guy, which I wouldn't mind doing. I'll do that a little bit later though, because I really want to get to work on these turrets. I'm gonna kind of do something that I probably shouldn't do and face this direction, and I just hope we can take out that turret generator before he goes, because I really don't want to take a hit in the back from that thing, because that has a massive gun.
Taking the shot.
Oh, it's at 3. Oh no, we got it.
Brought it down.
We got it. Oh, okay, nice. That thing actually has a decent little bit of firepower. Okay, so between all 3 of these weapons, we should be able to bring it down with glitch.
I read you,
We're
Commander.
gonna find
Moving
out. We are about to find out. Fire away.
Shoot.
Yep. Success. Okay, so the turrets are down. We're going to go in there for that stomp attack. And let's yeah, let's go ahead and for the stomp attack. Of course, maybe I should have shot. I actually probably should have shot at the other one, because that one has already gone. The other one hasn't. Yeah. Yep. It's really necessary to fire the laser after they've blown up.
Destroyed.
Yeah, I should have shot at this guy, because we would have been able to take out the other guy. Yeah, those are some big hits. Those are some big hits. I'm going to regret that.
Orders.
Okay. So, Behemoth in the Centurion unfortunately doesn't do quite as much melee damage as the Shadowhawk. That's kind of sad. But, I mean,
Vehicle.
it's still pretty good. I mean, at 70 as opposed to 85. But it's, I mean, that thing is a tank. Okay, let's get over here to this door and then get ready to blow it down. Then we can move in and see what lies
I
inside.
hear ya. Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
Because I mean, it looks like we've taken down everything out here.
Full throttle.
Man, this is a pretty big compound here. This is like a farm back here. No, it looks like it might be like a generator farm. But yeah, we got to get into this point here. Okay.
Receiving you.
All right, blast this. I still don't know if there's friendly fire in this, but we have experienced a couple of like stray shots where like
Firing on.
you know, we'll hit an enemy that we're not aiming at, or
Target eliminated.
they'll hit one of us that they're not aiming at. And
Roger that.
like I like it in theory, but I'm almost wondering if it. I mean, I guess we'll see after a few missions. As I don't remember if that was in there when I first played the game. Maybe it was, but you know, depending on how much that happens, we'll see. We'll see what I think about it, because you know, if people are like super close to each other, then you know, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It makes sense. But like on the last mission, the one that I, you know, had the really terrible footage of, there was one shot where like Behemoth was like way behind Decker and off to the side, and someone shot it and missed. And it's like, yeah, I mean, I guess technically that can happen, but that's super unlikely. So, I mean, that just doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Excellent work, Commander. The prison is ours. All Directorate personnel to action stations. Gods damn it. This is not a drill. That guy is serious. Looks like you've got more company. I'm seeing heat signatures coming online in the prison mech bay. The warden must have held the lance in reserve.
Sit tight, Commander. Lady Urano is aware of the situation. Reinforcements are on the way.
You'd think he would have powered the lance up earlier, though. But I mean, maybe they don't power it up because they don't want people to know. Like, I guess that power signature would be detected. So, I don't know, maybe that does make kind of sense. Okay, so we've got at least 4 mechs coming in. That could be bad. Swing and a miss. I didn't even see your shot. It went so wide. But we have 4, so I mean this is gonna be big.
Ready for orders.
Okay, so Behemoth, can you get any further than that in here? I want to get in here. That Jenner has really light armor right now. Look at that. But these aren't going to be great shots. That being said, I would like to just blast this thing into oblivion before anyone else gets in here. Yeah, let's move up in here. I think that's going to give her enough evasion to deal with what needs to be dealt with right now. So let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, structure exposed, super light armor. Oh man, look at that. That really tore that Jenner a new one. What are these guys doing? Just going with the indirect fire approach. What are they doing? Maybe they're going to jump over the wall. Okay. Blave. If I get in here, so the other mech is going to see us. That is, I mean, the other mech's going to see us anyway. It's not like we're super far away. Both sides of our mech, our left side, our right side is a little bit more damaged. It's also more sensitive. That's where all of our weapons are. So let's kind of face our left side at this guy a little bit. Move in. I think I might vigilance here since Blave's taking point. No, I'm not going to. Let's go ahead and just blast this guy. I don't think this Jenner's going to be able to put up with much more of this.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
What are these guys doing? Okay, okay. Yeah, I should have vigilanced.
Damage minimal.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Waiting for orders.
So we can actually take an obstructed shot here with the PPC. I'm going to do that. It's not a pretty shot, and this is one of those that we're going to find out whether or not we can hit our friendlies. Right smack in the back.
Roger that. Firing on target.
No, it went right through. Oh, nice. Left leg destroyed. This pilot is getting jacked up. Boom.
Fight harder, damn you!
Pilot incapacitated.
Let
Nice.
this prison fall.
Okay. So let's just get him in here.
Hauling ass.
I kind of wish that we had grouped our mechs up a little bit tighter before we came in here, but, you know, it's what it is. Whoa, that's a big mech. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, he just keeps firing. Yep, and he nearly blew our leg off.
Reached. Internal damage.
For the Aurigan people! Whoa, she's got some artillery coming in. Well, why don't you shoot the artillery at him? If you did 5,000 damage to him, then that would pretty much solve our problem. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, so let's... That guy's only got one... he's actually got a good bit of armor on him. Man, I'd really like to take his legs out. I'd like to capture this mech. Look at this thing. Okay, let's actually have a look at him really quick. He's got an AC2 and an AC5 on his left arm, an AC2 and an AC5 on his right arm, a medium laser and some AC5 ammo, medium laser. So he's pretty much symmetrical here. He's got an AC5 on his head. This guy is loaded for bear. That's why he just pummeled Blave. Man, okay, I would love to take his I would love to take his legs out. I really want to capture this mech. Well, I'd love to take his head out and capture the mech. But barring that, let's see if we can get a precision strike and start working on these legs. How much armor? The legs only have 41 armor, 75. Yeah, so let's see if we can do it.
Time to die.
Yeah, that's nowhere near the leg. None of that hit the leg. Yeah, here comes Kamea. That's definitely helpful. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, she's just gonna completely obliterate him. Yeah, if you recall from the very first mission, her mech is like super formidable. Look how much evasion she has. I don't think I need to do anything to ensure Kamea survives. Look at that.
What's up, Bob?
Okay, Behemoth has pretty good firepower. I don't think we're knocking this thing down. I don't think we're capturing any more than maybe one piece of it, unless someone gets a lucky hit on the head and just blows it the heck up. Let's go ahead and try on that leg again.
Engaging.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Well, we probably need to be as like actually on the side of them. That would give us maybe an additional chance. But these guys are really pummeling. Blave needs to vigilance actually to reduce that remove stability damage. Blave needs to vigilance. Okay. Yeah, vigilance. And let's move in here. Oh, and our right arm. Yeah, I wasn't actually paying much attention, but yeah, we do want the right side kind of facing these guys a little bit. I think we're going to knock this guy down anyway.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Just because we've hit him so hard.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. But these other guys are really putting out some missile fire. My goodness. They are not screwing around. Okay, so what do we got here? His leg, we're not, there's no way that we're going to hit his legs before he dies. I'm going to go for the super unlikely headshot and just, hey, who knows? It's happened before. Oh, pilot incapacitated.
Target eliminated.
that actually means we might have a chance of getting some really good salvage off of that, because we incapacitated him without blowing up the center torso. So we have a chance of getting really, really good salvage out of that mech. That would be super cool. Okay, Blave, I'm gonna move you here, have you face them on your right and defend, because, well, I can't see them. I don't know if they're going to be able to do anything to me unless one of them target locks me, because I think that guy was spotting for them. So I don't know if they can do anything to me right now. Let's have a look. What are they doing? I think that their AI crapped the bed on that one, which honestly probably made that a good bit easier for me, because
Copy that.
that dude was super heavy. I mean, that was a heavy mech that actually had a pretty good bit of armor on him,
Receiving you.
compared to anything, because the quick draw that we fought in that previous mission didn't have a whole lot of armor. So, you know, we were able to take him down,
on you,
or
Commander.
I guess it was a her, with relative ease. So let's go ahead and get in here and see if we can wipe this up.
Go time.
That being said, these guys are fairly formidable. It looks like Kameya's got herself stuck. She was only able to take like 2 steps there. Yeah, I think these guys have screwed themselves up somehow. Okay, so I can jump up. I could jump up here and do this, but I think I'd prefer to just run around here.
Moving out.
I know that's going to take a little bit longer, but if I jump up, well, I mean, I guess I could do that. I'll do that next turn. I could just jump with, well, no, and Glitch isn't going to be able to get in there. Glitch is way back here,
Waiting for orders.
because Glitch can't jump. That's the trade-off that we've had with Glitch. Jumping is nice, but firepower... If I have to choose between jumping and firepower, I choose firepower every time. Okay, I choose firepower most of the time. Kameya, if you want to go in there and blast them, I'm not going to complain.
Yes, Commander.
I am not going to complain. Because... well, actually, my Centurion's still in pretty good shape. That's the only part that I'm a little worried about. Just a lot of heat sinks and some ammo there. Of course, if that ammo blows, then she's going to get hurt. Yeah, get in there, Kameya. Light that guy up. He's got 40% damage reduction. Oh my gosh. Now that was a gun. That was a freaking gun.
Standing by.
Okay. So that is our right side. Let's see if we can face... Oh, we can't really face him on our left side. Oh, who cares? We're going in.
Got it.
We're going in. What is this? Oh, the Trebuchet. I remember those guys. AC-10. Ooh, that's a gun right there. That's a gun. That was the gun. I think that's actually the loadout that Mastiff had in the first battle. I think. Or was it an AC-5? I think it was an AC-10. And then remember, it got blown off like right at the very beginning of it because of my incompetence. And a little bit the luck of the guys who were fighting against us, but boom! Eat this! Oh man! Oh, here comes the Trebuchet. Those guys just have like missiles on missiles on missiles, if I recall. Oh, here they come! Look at all that! Look at it all!
shot got past my armor.
Yeah, I can see.
Good
I
to
can
go.
see it. Oh shoot. Well, we can't get her. We can't get her in here for anything other than some LRM activity.
Uh-huh.
That's no fun. But I will fire them.
Special delivery.
He's unsteady. Doesn't look like he's unsteady to me. It looks like there's quite a ways he can go here. Okay. So once again, we want to face on the left. If we, I mean on the right. So, because that side's still fairly armored. And let's see if a called shot would be useful to us. And we could just do a called shot on his center torso. And perhaps that would be behoove us. Just do as much damage to... Yeah! Just do as much damage to his midriff as possible. And we did blow off his AC-10 there, so he's much less of a threat right now than he was.
Orders?
Yeah, let's go and see if we
On
can
my
finish
way.
this guy off. I mean, the Trebuchet is still like a super big threat. But I'm not as worried about it. This guy's only got 2 lasers, but he could possibly come up for a melee attack or something. I just prefer to get him down. Let's knock him down. Yeah, he's toast.
Mech destroyed.
He is toast.
Okay, now it's on.
Okie doke. Yeah, light him up. Okay, we got to take one more salvo from him, and then I think between everyone we should be able to put this guy on his butt. Oh, going after Kamea?
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Or who?
Damage is light.
Who was that? Is that Blave? I can't even tell who was getting nailed.
Warning. Armor low.
I don't even know what just happened. It looked like, oh yeah, it was after Blave. Blave's actually taking quite a bit of attrition here, but we should be fine. The only thing we actually have to repair on him is the leg. You know, that's not
Yes,
too
ma'am.
bad. Oh yeah, let's get in here and do this. I'm going to concentrate firepower on this side of him, since everyone's on this side of him. I'm going to try to take shots from this angle,
Location
and
confirmed.
see if we can just destroy this guy's universe. Give him everything. Oh man, he didn't like that one freaking bit.
Solid connection on that one.
He didn't like that
I
at
hear
all.
ya.
Okay, now sadly with her we
What's
don't
up, boss?
have nearly the options that we do with everyone else. Okay, get in there, Decker. Give him the old upper decker. Oh, yep, okay. That did the trick.
Salvage that.
You can salvage that. The prison is ours. Thanks for the assist, Lady Arano. I'll have Samir bring us down for the victory celebration. There will be no celebrating, not after what I saw out there. Gods, Darius, the things the Directorate has done to these people. Kamea, I need you to meet me in the prison hospital. Right now. What is it? Better that you see for yourself. And Kamea, prepare yourself. This isn't going to be easy.
Mission successful.
Oh my goodness. Man. Whew. So, I mean, we got through that. We took a little bit of damage, but, you know, honestly, we did get through that one pretty good. Payout 1.7 million. Yeah, we do need that. We we went down from a little bit over 2 million to 1.4 real quick. So, you know, you can lose money, or you can go down in the old cash department pretty quick. Now, the nice thing about this is we took relatively little damage that we have to repair. We got to repair the shoulder there and the leg here, and that's it. The armor, like I said, is totally free. So we got a bunch of vehicle kills, and Decker actually took out 3 of the 4 mechs. That's pretty cool. Decker doing really, really good stuff there. Look, check it out. We can actually get the Jaeger mech. We can 100% salvage that thing, and I am going to do it because that is a heavy mech. I mean, it's not the heaviest mech, 65 tons, but, you know, we can do it. We can just straight up grab that thing 100% and have it on our crew. That is really, really cool. We lucked out on that one. Now, we don't really have any weapons for it. So that kind of sucks. You know, it would be nice if we had like some AC5s and some things like that, but whoa, LRM-15, look at that. Look at that thing. 4 times 15. Man. See, there's a couple of things I wouldn't mind. Out of all these mechs, see, we've got a Trebuchet. I don't care about the Jenner. I mean, we could obviously, if we wanted to, we could salvage the Jenner. I'll take the Jaeger mech over the Jenner. Sorry. AC5s. You know, honestly, I'll probably grab one of these AC5s. I mean, to put in the Jaeger mech, honestly, the Jaeger mech is going to need some firepower. We've got to stock this thing up. I would really like that LRM-15, though. Man, that thing that's good. That's really good. I like those AC5s. But, maybe we might have access to a new tier of weapons that we can buy now, though, and we did just get some money, so we are definitely going to have to do either that, or we're going to have to grind out some missions and try to get some weapons to equip our mechs, because right now we've got more mechs than weapons, because I feel like our mechs are kind of under equipped right now. They don't have the firepower that I want. I think that this LRM-15 is the highest class weapon right now that I've seen. AC5s are like right at that precipice, but like that's a little bit more obtainable. This LRM-15 is like that's like the big boy leagues. I think I'm gonna grab that. That thing is that's huge. That's a big boy gun. That's a big boy gun. Okay, what else did we get? Oh, we did get the Trebuchet. That's cool. So we only need 2 more Trebuchet parts to make a Trebuchet. Oh, sweet. We got both of the AC5s anyway. And the LRM-10. Oh man, that's pretty lucky. The only other thing that I really would have been pretty happy with would have been if we picked up that SRM-6. That would have been pretty sweet. But other than that, we got basically everything that I wanted from that. That was really great. Wow. How about that? How about that? Man, that's awesome. That is awesome. And we got a friggin' heavy mech now. We got a heavy mech. We just went up a class in mechage. In mechage. I don't know if that's an official measurement, but I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it there.
Forces found him, it was too late. I'm sorry, Kamea. He was here all this time.
Who? Mastiff. Oh man. Oh my goodness. They captured him. God, that sucks. Man, that dude was awesome. I mean, we only got to know him for a little while in game, but he was pretty cool. You know, anyone that sacrifices him for, you. I guess he was really sacrificing himself for Kamea, but I mean, he was ballsy. He was ballsy. Kamea, I'm so sorry. I know how much Mastiff meant to you. He was a friend and a mentor to us both. He was more than that. The old man was like a second father to me, and my uncle condemned him to waste away on this rock, to die wretched and broken, in agony. A hero's story shouldn't end like this. Nobody should. I knew Sir Raju longer than either of you. I'll avenge him, I promise you that. Your cousin did this, Lady Victoria. She told him she'd make him suffer. I mean, I don't really want to one-up them. I do like the second part of this statement. Probably, that's what I would really like to say. I'd like to, get that part of the anger in there. I guess a lot of times, the options in the games, there's not necessarily anything that's really perfect. I don't really, I don't always feel like the blame game is the way that I want to go. And I think that's obvious. I guess I'm going to go with number 2 here. Even though I really don't like the first part of this statement, but I like the second part. I feel like that's kind of how I want, what I'm going for with my character here. So we'll avenge him together. There's no coming back from what I witnessed here today. What they've done here is monstrous. It's inhuman. Our intel was wrong, Alexander. The icebox isn't a prison, it's a meat grinder. Gods, my own family is behind this. And what's left of mine has chosen to look the other way. It isn't an easy thing to wrap your head around, but try to remain focused. We've just liberated the Directorate's hostages. With a single blow, you've shattered your uncle's hold on the founding houses. The prisoners you've set free are already calling you the Sword of Restoration. We need to spread this message all the way to Coromidere, to galvanize your supporters and weaken Espinosa's popularity there. Galvanize your supporters. I like the sound of that. Espinosa stole the throne at gunpoint. How much popularity could he have? Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's not like... And he's probably not that popular. It's probably just an issue of, he's got martial law imposed, More than you'd expect. Remember that Espinosa's first priority was the centralization of power. That meant a tremendous growth in resources and infrastructure on the throne world. The citizens of Coromidere enjoy fewer personal freedoms than they once did, but their lives have improved greatly in a material sense. And people will forgive a great deal of security and for security and comfort. Okay, well, I really get. Well, yeah, I could see potentially, depending on what the situation was before. Were they really insecure? I don't know. That seems. Yeah. With our victory on Weldry, we've all seen what happened to those who would not be bought or indoctrinated, those who refused to kneel before a tyrant. We know what became of the people who were made to disappear, and soon enough, the entire Reach will know it too. The momentum is on our side, Kamea. We need to take advantage of it. You're right. This isn't the time for hand-wringing, but Alexander, you didn't see what I saw out there. On the other end of the battlefield, the work crews all hunched and broken, the graveyards, great fields of unmarked burial plots that stretched as far as the eye could see. Every time I blink, I see it, the misery that was allowed to fester here. If I hadn't left the Arigan military to join Raju, I'd have wound up in the Directorate Army. I'd be complicit into this. Yeah, that's almost certainly true. Every Directorate mech warrior is. But it isn't their fault, not truly. Before my uncle's coup, the Aurigan Reach was better than this. This place is going to stay with these people for the rest of their lives. I'd do anything to be able to spare them that hurt, but I can't. Word of advice from an old veteran, Lady Urano: focus on something you can do. Give us an order. Tell us to blow something up. Shit. Use your imagination. The key is you do something and you move on. Thank you, Chief Vertanen. You have a good crew, Blave. I have a new assignment for you and a reward for your service. Well, you just gave us a lot of money, so there was that. The Argo appears on your view screen. She's in rough shape, but she appears to be spaceworthy. For decades, the wreck side of the Argo was one of my father's most closely held secrets. When I sent you to retrieve her, I meant for her to serve a symbolic purpose, a sign of rebirth and renewal, emblazoned with the Urano cormorant for all to see. I was naive. This is a time for action, not symbols, and so, Blave, I have decided that she will be yours to command. The Argo will serve as your new home, and she will fly your mercenary banner. Lord Madeira will join you to act as my liaison. And in return, you will grow stronger, sharper, more flexible. You will hone your company to a razor's edge, one that I will hold to the Directorate's throat. In that case, congratulations, you've got a navy. Yeah, I like that one. If that's settled, then please, Kamea, go back to the triage tent and get your wounds looked at. The conditions here are beyond unsanitary, and you'll be of no use to anyone if you're dying of some exotic infection. Our people can tend to the wounded. We need to get you strong for the fight ahead. I will, Alexander, but not just yet. Assemble your people in the courtyard. There's something that I need to say.
People of the Aurigan Reach, I am Kamea Urano, and I have failed you. For 3 long years, Director Espinosa has imprisoned and starved and murdered our people. And where was I? Hiding in a palace, light years away, building support, planning. While the Directorate's secret police turned neighbor against neighbor, made your loved ones disappear.
Oh my gosh.
Conscripted your children. I wasn't here. I didn't know. The crimes that I have witnessed here today are unforgivable. No doubt, Director Espinosa believes that the ends justify the means, that the Aurigan Reach has been made strong. Well, I say that strength built on fear is brittle. The Directorate is a paper tiger, and I declare this restoration today to rally the true strength of our people, our resilience, and our freedom. Let Weldry be a call to arms. Join us, and together we will liberate the founding houses and retake Cormadir. Not because it is my birthright, but because the Directorate's crimes against you, the Aurigan people, will no longer be tolerated. That is what I fight for, and I vow to fight for your freedoms to my dying breath.
Whoa. Okay, so, man, I think that she's a charismatic leader at the very least. Man, I guess I can understand that you might feel guilty about going and I mean, I know she used the term hiding. And I mean, I guess that is what she was doing, but I mean, what else could she have done in that time? I mean, anything that she would have done would have just been to sacrifice her life if she was not hiding. So, yeah, I mean, I know that that's horrible that what was going on, but it's like, there wasn't a lot else you could do. There wasn't a lot else you could do. And now, you're doing what you can do. So, So, and we'll do what we can do. And hopefully we will rectify the situation. But my goodness. Wow. Okay. Dr. Murad. Hello again, my mercenary friends. Before you officially take possession of the Argo, I wanted to introduce myself in person. We never really got a chance to meet properly on Axelis. So, hi. I'm Dr. Farah Murad, or just Farah if you prefer. It's nice to meet you all face to face. Yeah, Doc, you too. I'm gonna call you Doc, by the way. You should probably go ahead and get used to it. It was impressive work you did, getting the Argo flying. Between you and me, I had my doubts. Honestly, I did too. You should have seen what the Argo's interior looked like after a couple hundred years of pirate occupation. Actually, I take that back. If you'd seen what I'd saw, you would never have wanted to set foot inside. Take it from me, the ship has been deloused from bow to stern, and every meter of her has been hosed down with industrial-grade disinfectant. The ship is clean enough to eat off of, I swear it. Respectfully, Dr. Murad, I couldn't care less how clean the ship is. I lost a friend today. Thanks. I'm sure we all appreciate it. Clean is good. Spaceworthy is better. Are you sure the Argo is ready for action? Oh, absolutely. I mean, she's here, isn't she? All the way from Lyerton, with nary a decompression event in sight. Don't worry, Commander. I wouldn't endanger my new crewmates by putting them on an unsafe ship. I've got professional standards to maintain. Hear that, Yang? We're finally getting a shipboard engineer. That's good, because I don't have a clue how anything on this boat works. Frankly, I'm amazed that Doc Murad managed to get her flying at all. I'm still a little amazed myself. Only a little, because I'm very good at what I do, but it was kind of touch and go there for a while. Oh, and Darius, I'm sorry about all that shouting back on Axelis. As it turns out, getting shot at by pirates puts me on edge. No hard feelings. None at all. Keep this beast flying, and you can yell at me as much as you want. Hell, I'm used to it. Welcome to the family. You too, Lord Madeira. I never imagined we'd be working together, but I'm glad to have the opportunity. As am I, Mr. Oliveira. Over the years of our exile, Lady Arano told me a great deal about you and your company. All of it good. Even before the events of the coup, she knew about Markham's marauders. Your assistance in her father's Fjaldir campaign did not go unnoticed. Fjaldir campaign? Fjaldir was originally a Capellan colony world, lost in the Succession Wars. It is a bleak ice planet, swept constantly by howling winds and blowing snow. The original colony was largely underground, built in the sides of deep kilometer-wide shafts that breach the ice that envelops the world. Fjaldir survives on its rich mineral resources and its position as a well-connected hub world near the inner sphere. It was a job, Lord Madeira. We only did what High Lord Tamati paid us to do. Still, it feels good to be appreciated and to know that someone out there still remembers Commander Markham's name. You'll be welcome. Okay, yep. Thank you, Commander McBlavester. Speaking of which, you'll have some time to break your new ship in before Lady Arano is waiting to move on Panzer. She needs to consolidate our forces on Weldry and replace our losses with fresh volunteers. You remember her orders. You are to sharpen your company and to grow strong. And now that you have a mobile command center worthy of the title, I suggest that you use it. I'll get a fresh batch of contracts to look over, Blave. The whole Rimward periphery is our oyster now. We won't be limited by debts or travel restrictions. Exciting times, I've got to say. So I'm interested, maybe now when we look at our finances, the debts aren't in there. Because that was really weird earlier. They said that they paid them off. Anyway, I digress. Okay, Origin Exiled. Exciting doesn't begin to describe it. This is like returning from exile all over again. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm right there with you, boss. It's going to feel damned good to spread our wings. Speaking of which, Shouldn't we go aboard our new ship? There's an absolutely enormous mech bay in there, and it's got my name written all over it. Damn right it does, Yang. You heard him. Take your stations, everyone. We're free agents until Lady Arano calls for us, and there's money to be made. Okay. The Argo is not in good shape, Commander, but with time, money, and some of Chief Rutanen's technical resources, we can address most of the major problems. Maybe even make this place nice again. I'll be in engineering if you want to know more. I actually do want to know more. Lady Arano said she wanted us to get stronger. With these mech facilities, we finally have the resources to do that. Bring me scrapped mechs from missions and shops, and I'll rebuild them into fighting machines. And remember, boss, when it comes to mechs, bigger is usually better. Yeah, I was kind of getting that feeling. Okay, mech chassis complete, Jaeger Mech JM6S. The Jaeger Mech S model is highly specialized at long-range autocannon fire support. It doesn't have much in the way of protection or close-range weapons, though, so keep it distant and out of harm's way. We're going to need to do some mech repairs before the next contract. Okay, yeah, I got that. So we need to get rid of a mech to fit it into our bay. I'm just going to scrap this Locust. I don't want to use it. Sorry for any of you Locust fans out there, but just get rid of this bad boy. Bloop. Okay. I do want to go to engineering and look at these ship upgrades stat. We need to get those. We need to get the ball rolling on that. I think what I want to do is mech bay. What does this do for us? Yeah, I'm looking in the direction of the like mech stuff here. Like, okay, we can't do that until we get power conduits. How does that work? What is this? Power conduits, repaired power conduits, and then I get this. That only takes 10 days. And then we can get this. How long does this take? This takes 20 days. Because basically what I want to do is get it so my mechs don't take forever to either refit or repair. Because right now it takes forever. And then in addition to that, I guess what we need is... oh, this is already installed. So I don't even know what the point of having that down there is. So, yeah, I guess we can do that in 10 days, and then this would take 20 days. So in 30 days, we could get 3 mech points. How much does that cost? That costs 900 grand. In 30 days, we get 3 mech points, and we would have... and we would also have the benefit of having the improved power conduits. Or in 20 days, we would have the scaffolding. I think the benefit of this, though, is that we would also have another mech bay. I like that. I'm going to go ahead and repair the power conduits first. Oh. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Repaired power conduits. Let's make sure that, yeah, repaired power conduits. Okay, sorry. I keep looking back and forth. We're going to do that first. This doesn't actually get us anything right away. So, I mean, that's a waste, like, not really a waste of 10 days, but it's going to take us 10 days, get that done, and then we're going to go for the mech bays. So that's going to open up some extra mech bays that we don't really need right now. But on the bright side, we will get those extra 3 points, and then I'll probably will honestly just go for the repair and refit after that. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna keep stacking some of this stuff. Might grab this too. I like the experience gain. That's nice. I don't really need a habitation pod. What does this do for us? Oh, maybe when we upgrade that, you get access to just like more stuff that you can build. So we might want to build that fairly soon. But basically, I want to get as much tech points as many tech points as I can. I think the fact that we do have this med bay now is going to give us at least a little bit better medical recovery. So that is nice. That is nice. Let's have a look at our Jaeger mech. Does it have anything on it? It came with the loadout. It came with a loadout that we blew up. That's pretty cool. Man, it is super light armor. They weren't lying. They weren't lying. Look at this thing. This is light armor. But I mean, wow. Wow, this thing's got some firepower though. Yeah, 2 AC5s and 2 AC2s. I mean, I like that. I definitely like that. And I got 2 other AC5s. I could consider putting one of those back on the Shadowhawk. So I may do that. But first thing we need to do is actually just get these going here. So yeah, that's kind of what we're gonna do. I'm gonna bang around in my head. That's super light armor. I don't know. I'm gonna have to really think about that. I don't know if we can take that out how it is. That might be too light. But that's good firepower. I like that. Anyway, I think that we're in a pretty good shape. We're gonna look at some of these contracts. I might actually take a look in the store, see if we have access to. We do actually have access to quick draw parts. 2 of them, and we have one of them. Oh, I thought we had a quick draw part. Never mind. Maybe it was one of the other variants of it. Okay, so an awesome mech. I don't remember the awesomes. Of course, there's a lot of this game that I don't really remember. If we're getting cockpit mods. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna take a look at this stuff in between, and we're gonna see kind of if there's anything that we want in here. But yeah, we're probably gonna tweak our mechs around a little bit, gotta level up our guys, and then we're gonna take a new contract and go from there in the next one. Ooh, we might get some of these SRM6s. Yeah, there's definitely some good stuff here. So we will be considering all those things going forward. But this episode has run long, and it just seems like they're going to be running long, guys. I'm sorry. I'm slow, and I don't want to be splitting all these into multiple episode missions. I'm just long-winded, so that's just how it is. Anyway, if you liked it, go ahead and hit the like button. If you have something that you want to say, then let me know, especially if it's like a tip, because I could certainly use some advice, life advice, or how to record these videos better, or how to play the game better. Anything would help. And apart from that, as always, thanks for watching, and we're going to pick up right here next time.